What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a Falcons storyline that's heating up fast, and it could decide the fate of one veteran player the moment this offseason begins. We're breaking down how the impending Raheem Morris decision might end up sealing the fate of wide receiver Darnell Mooney in Atlanta. So let's jump right into it. Right now, the writing is pretty much on the wall. The Falcons are 3-7. They're stuck in a 5-game losing streak, and even Michael Penix Jr.'s partial ACL tear probably isn't enough to save Morris' job. The team is trending in the wrong direction, and everyone knows massive changes are coming, but here's the thing, those changes won't stop at coaching. It's not just Raheem Morris, not just GM Terry Fontenot. Players across the roster are in danger too. And nobody's standing with the team is shakier than Darnell Mooney. Mooney was supposed to be a difference maker. A guy who nearly hit 1,000 yards in 2024, someone who could stretch the field and take pressure off Drake London. Instead, this season has been a disaster. Through 8 games, Mooney has 16 catches on 42 targets, just 224 yards, and an 11.9% drop rate, the highest of his career. He's been battling injuries. He's been inconsistent, and he simply hasn't been reliable in an offense that desperately needs anyone outside of London to step up. And the worst part? Atlanta doesn't even have better alternatives right now. The other wideouts have been just as bad, which means the Falcons have no choice but to hope Mooney shows something before the season ends. Mooney signed a 3-year, $39 million deal before last season. And let's be honest, that signing has aged horribly, but here's the escape hatch. According to Spotrick, the Falcons can get out of his contract after this season, avoiding an $18 million cap hit in 2026. They'd take on $11 million in dead cap if they cut him, but compared to the price of keeping him, that's not bad. Especially when you remember, Drake London needs an extension, Bijan Robinson needs an extension. And a new regime will want their own guys anyway. This is sounding more and more like a clean break. If the Falcons move on from Mooney, the timing is perfect. The 2026 NFL draft is loaded with wide receiver talent. 2 names that make a lot of sense for Atlanta: Jeremy Bernard, Alabama; KC Concepcion, Texas A&M to round. Both bring creativity to the offense, and both would pair beautifully with Drake London. And a new head coach is absolutely going to want someone they can build around, not a struggling veteran coming off a down season. If ownership hits the reset button. And it's looking likely only a handful of players are truly safe. Mooney? He's probably not one of them, especially when you consider Morris had him playing through injuries and still couldn't find a role that worked. A new staff has no incentive to keep him, and the cap numbers make the decision even easier. Atlanta is heading toward a full-on overhaul, coaching, front office, roster, everything. And unless something dramatic changes in the next few weeks, Darnell Mooney looks like one of the first casualties of the upcoming rebuild. What do you think? Should the Falcons move on from Mooney? Or is he worth giving one more shot with a new coaching staff? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a Falcons update.